Again, that's great.
All right. We're now.
We'll call the Cheyenne County Board of Commissioner meeting to order. Start with the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I got it. I'm good. Where did this song go?
I really don't know. I can't believe it's the last day of July. Okay.
Did he gonna talk about the roof?
I just look at you. Are you picking and choosing or are you? Need to. I'm sure he'll ask you why they cut.
Is it gonna be?
Leslie? No, they moved child support day today. Kevin did. She's in the building, but she's not gonna be in it.
Maybe next meeting when she's here, I'd like to talk about. So I think maybe do that a little different.
Well, I think if we make those extra payments, I think that'll help for an extra payment. Cause then we won't have that spending authority, right, sitting there. I know that's the plan, but well, you can request things stuff from the PBC.
Good with everything?
Ready?
Yep.
Make a motion to approve the minutes and the warrants.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes and warrants as stated. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
You signed the wrong one, right over here. He signs the date one. It's okay. Okay.
It's a Friday.
It is a Friday.
Make it out to our show.
Maybe. What's going on?
Tonight's our tractor pull and our dinner.
We had to come over for that.
Okay, last meeting you approved to have Leslie prepare the resolution for liquor by the drink.
Mhm.
So that resolution number is 2608 and here. Go. Not, not like last weekend. I think the heat's supposed to come in on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
You will need a motion on it and read.
And what? Just
Read the
resolution number 2608. I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 2608. Liquor by the drink.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded for the approval of resolution 2608. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed.
Check to see if I need to publish that one because that'll go on the November ballot. So,
This is to be voted.
yeah, that will. By you approving this resolution, it'll put it on the November ballot for the everyone to decide. Yeah, they asked me about that, so I told them to wait till after the August election got over before they started pushing it. So, but yeah. Mason Miller presented their partial audit, which is the larger of the partial audit invoice for 22,000.
Partially said.
Yeah, it says partial on there. Usually they come back with, once they finish it, it's like 5,000 or something like that, somewhere around there.
Make a motion to pay 22,000 for Mapes and Miller for partial.
Audit.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to pay Mapes and Miller the 22,000 for the audit. All in favor signify by saying aye. Just a partial payment. Aye. All opposed.
Yeah, they should be getting pretty close. Brian was here that day we had that extra workshop and he's really close. So, this is Cassie's or the new dispatch supervisor sheriff's office wage agreement and job I guess you guys should say the wage agreement. You guys will go ahead and sign that.
We've already voted on this, right?
Yeah, you guys approved that last meeting. Really, I just have some general correspondence. The Fair Board did apply for a community foundation grant for electrical improvements or upgrades out of the fairgrounds, and they did get awarded $10,478.82, which was their amount that they had requested for those upgrades. And I know they are working on them.
That's
I
really
think it's
good.
supposed to help the Jenkins Hall, which is where the rabbits and the poultry is held, because they can't over there, upgrade there, and then I think gone into the other area, the beef barn and stuff. So.
Received this grant through whom?
Community Foundation.
Bryan County Community Foundation.
It wasn't said that, that's why. That is really neat.
Yeah, I got that late yesterday. It's the invite for meeting Northwest Kansas Planning and Development. Yep. Just 19th, I think, so.
Thank you.
Well, depending on the time she is in the building.
We
She's
might,
This has to do with the highway,
Planning and develop, no, that's the Planning and Development Condition Commission.
that was with the.
Old business, you guys tabled the mileage rate from the last meeting to increase to what the state had raised for their July, for their fiscal
what is
year.
it right now? Is it 70?
Yes.
And what did, and they're wanting to raise it to 72?
72 and a half. I think it's it was 70 and a half. So you're raising it 0.02 cents. There's not, the only ones that really use mileage rate, Ryan does, but that's split between the 3 counties.
Hey.
A lot of times Amanda does if she goes to meetings. But now where we have the county pickup, that helps a lot as the mileage rate
Right.
goes.
I think, we cut all this last stuff that we shouldn't raise the mileage.
We'll leave it where it's at then. Sounds like. You want to make a motion on that?
I'll make a motion that we'll leave the mileage payment where it is.
I'll second that. And it is 70.5, you said?
Yeah.
It's been moved and seconded to leave the mileage rate at 70.5 per mile. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? You don't even get your penny back anymore. How are we gonna get the half cent back?
You get what?
I bet that we're not gonna get a half cent.
All right. And then I would like to request probably 10 minutes for non-elected personnel, if we could please.
10 minutes? Motion for 10 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded for 10 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Sorry.
Your class.
No, he's in Dustin's class of 2000.
You were 97.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll call the meeting back to order. No decisions were made in the executive session. Okay.
Let me make sure. I don't think I have anything else.
And try to get,
I did talk to Hanson about the Beacon Tower, putting that bid out. He said that they haven't been back yet.
right,
So until somebody comes back that he can visit with them, and we're not ready to tear it down anyways, like it can't come down until the other one's done. We've got some time yet. I just didn't want to forget.
That's that tower.
Mhm.
That thing is, all it is
Just like a windmill.
small angle.
Yeah.
It's not worth much to it.
No. I thought about putting a bid in for part of my putting another zip line area in, but doesn't have a really big platform, but I could put one on.
That is all I really have, unless you guys have something.
No, I wonder if Steve's in or.
I can go see.
Oh, that's just weird.
Do you mind signing? We had to reissue a check. You just sign that one. Well, he hasn't cashed his one from March, so we'll try to get him to cash this one.
Okay.
That's what's bad.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dirty and.
Yeah.
That almost sounds like Eddie.
Mm.
And if you go out to see that big train went through,
No, I've seen it before.
have you?
We went to Sharon Springs a few years ago when it come through, and then Dustin took the boys again like the year after that or so when it come through Sharon Springs. Yeah, the big boy, or the big, very big boy. I forget what it's called now. But yeah, it's really neat.
Mm.
And there's one of those in the Forney Museum up in Denver. I mean, it's not, I think it's operational because they moved it in there, but it doesn't, they don't run it that I know
I'm
of.
not as good as that one though, right?
Yeah, it's just, it's.
It is?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, they're neat, impressive machines. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't need help. I don't have anybody in yet voting, so
We can call a recess until somebody shows up, if that'll help.
that's fine if you'd like to.
You-
I'm gonna call a
Let's call a
10 minute, you wanna do 10 minutes, I bet?
and let's
At
call it
least,
shows up.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll call a
okay.
10-minute recess then,
Okay.
when somebody shows up.
I'm gonna make Chris give me a thumbs up, so he'll try to be here at 9. Oh. Well, we call it. I'm gonna say the same to you. I'm good, and you? Oh, Lord, she was, they were last night getting ready for fair and.
Variance.
Yeah.
Knees done.
Yeah, well, they're. Yeah, they got the.
Still got the pain meds helping.
I got off them quite a while, quite a bit back. I've never been able to take them hard stuff. Shit, I hallucinate on them. I see shit coming at you. It's awful wondered
How people do that.
how people can live like that, you know?
Yeah, ice that one there for her. Okay.
See ya.
Flip in here. Yep. Had a few items, hopefully not too long. First one is recommend that we approve a highway permit for permit number 2026-03. Black Hills Energy. It's essentially down on road. I always get 20 and 21 mixed up. It's located at section 22, township 5, range 39 west, and section 23, 5 south, 39 west. It's a minimum maintenance road, but they have a very shallow gas line that got exposed in one of the recent rains. And they're getting set to get it buried deeper in the road. I think they're going down to 4 foot, then minimum of 6 going across the ditch, going up the hill on the south side of this. It's where the Beaver Creek crosses the road.
And this is for who?
The Black Hills.
Black Hills, and it's along Road 21. Essentially between A and B, roads A and B on Road 21. I would recommend that we approve this so they can get those repairs completed.
I'll make a motion to approve 2026-3 for Black Hills.
Okay. I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to approve the highway permit 2026-03 for Black Hills Energy to bore. Basically, they're just putting
Well, they'll put it in there. It's in the road right now, just shallow. They're gonna put it deeper and then move it off in the whole.
Okay.
Basically a replacement.
Yeah, it repairs.
Yeah.
Existing
All
one.
in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Next item, I was gonna request that we set a pair of stop signs along Road P at intersection Road 30 and P. There is currently a yield sign on the east side of that intersection for westbound traffic, but we've had sounds like a couple of accidents recently. Cody would like to see us stop signs there, and I drove it, and to me, I'd want to put it, one for the eastbound, one for the westbound along Road P. Yes.
And 30.
Yep.
Down the westbound lanes.
And you talked with this over with Cody?
Yes, he came to me about it actually. So I think there've probably been numerous close calls too, and it's risky. Someone needs to stop at that intersection, and to me, it would be road traffic on P would be the one that should have the stop
You
sign.
just want them on the east and westbound lanes, you're thinking?
Correct.
Okay.
I'd make a motion to go ahead and install 2 stop signs at 30 and P.
I'll second that motion. Motion has been made to install stop signs on the east and westbound lanes on Road P and 30. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Latest talk. Solid waste too. Oh, right. Got a brief report back from Byron about the workshop that they attended
Okay.
in Hayes, and one of the topics has been and will be becoming an issue is the disposal of lithium batteries causing fires. So I don't know, going forward, we may want to enact a little more active campaign to have people separate out. We don't want to see them going into the cell, preferably. And that, obviously that's
What, do they catch fire underground or?
right. I don't understand the chemistry of those batteries, but I think everybody knows they
I know they
Tend
do,
to-
but I didn't know if they were on surface or if they were underground.
they had
And what-
trouble at other landfills where they covered it, the cell, and then it'll helps to ignite it, or they just go they might go whether they're buried or not. But I just spoke a little bit with Grant and Byron this morning, maybe about updating our sign and
I think it's a good idea because
just be a little more proactive.
if they hit that really hard, we've got a whole bunch of lithium batteries spread out. Take stuff back up.
Right. So
Yeah, I agree.
just a heads up on that. That one of the big
Then what do you
takeaways.
do with them? What do you send?
They I guess what I wish I could give you better details, but there's some counties that are trying to purchase a box essentially where they can collect them, and then there's I think a company would come pick them up, both of them. That's an option. There was talk, I guess, at the meeting or the workshop about one of the battery companies stepping up and collecting them. But where all that's going, I'm not sure yet, but I think, for starters, we'll probably want to educate the public a little more on proper disposal of those batteries, the lithium batteries. That's all I think I have for you right now. Don't have anything for me. I'll get going.
Steve, have a good.
Thanks, you too.
It'd be pretty difficult if they caught fire underground. How would you shut them off?
I don't
You
know.
know, it's cars, just,
I think underground it couldn't burn. It gotta just smolder without oxygen, I would think. Sent to lithium batteries in their golf carts.
there's
Oh,
there's quite a few people doing that, so I think it's definitely, something they need to consider and look into.
it really goes.
I'll tell you, my daughter has a all electric car and that thing gets after it.
Got a hybrid Tahoe's in my tree row that I had to put a new battery in. Things are not cheap.
See. All the part there.
To wear pants today, man, it's irritating on those.
You putting vitamin E on your scars? Are you putting vitamin E on the?
No, I wasn't, but Deb Smith was just telling me yesterday that I
Good.
should
Yeah,
put some on them.
yeah, that's a good idea. Beautiful day. Hard to sit still when nobody.
Has Derek been in already?
No. Not yet.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris, you're up.
Hey, Chris.
How are you?
My turn, huh? How are you guys?
You?
Good. All right, so Dan is off and we had a meeting and put a guy on, and then Clay Keller was like, well, you got some good applicants, so just put two on. So Clay is going to be retiring, and so I will need approval for the two guys we voted on, which are Kurt Kennedy and
He'll be fun.
Kyler Zweigert.
When do you plan on them going on?
As soon as we get approval, city council's already approved them for city, and I mean, we technically have one open right now with Dan, and then Clay's just waiting until we got
Do
these
need
guys
an
on.
Application from them here.
We don't, they do it all there
Yeah,
and you
we've
guys
got-
just approve them.
I think they're good. Both of those guys are good. Yeah,
And we're
good guys.
probably in the next couple months, probably have a couple more guys going off, so. But since we've got some pretty good applications in, so.
I just need a vote.
I'll make a motion to have Kurt
Kirk
and
Kennedy and Kyler Swigert.
Kyler Swigert
Approval.
approval for the fire department.
I'll second that. Been moved and seconded for Kirk Kennedy and Kyler Swigert to join the fire department. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed?
Guys, they're not. Just have
Yeah, I guess-
them do.
Yeah, just have them come up. That might be easier than that way. You can just tell them to bring,
Driver's license and.
yep, and then just security card and, yep, and then we can get their picture and then they can fill their stuff out.
We've also been trying to figure out a way, because some of our guys don't necessarily like carrying radios or don't carry radios.
Mhm.
And we're trying to think of how we could have everybody to be kind of equipped with them without necessarily having radios. Plus to equip everybody with radios is pretty expensive, which we do currently, but we're going to need to look at new radios in the future. So if we can buy less of them would help a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
There's this talk around app called Tango Tango. Several departments around us have it and have liked it and had good luck with it. There's a couple different levels. Like one, you can just get like the pages and everything. And then the next level up is you can actually use it like a radio and talk through it to the actual radios.
Oh, the phones is not an object.
And it'll be like still your telephone, but you'll get all the, like what you hear through the radio, you'll hear through your phone and everything like that. So I think a lot of our guys, and I talked to Birdsey a little bit, and they like carrying radios, but I don't know if some of them would take on to, because it's unlimited phone numbers on the app. So
And the dispatcher just
it'll
automatically.
still be exact same.
Okay, good.
So, there initially we seen there's a 30-day trial period. Keaton was talking to a guy up in Hagler, up in that area, Nick Brunswick, and he said they did a 90-day trial.
Did they like it? Did it work?
They do like it up
Okay.
there. But Keaton was not sure on, as far as cost wise, if they even do a 90-day trial or if, I guess I was just wanting to know if you guys would approve us doing a trial, a free trial on it and see if we like it
I think that's a good idea.
and then move forward. I think what we were kind of looking at, it's not like we haven't checked into it, but what we've just seen online, like what we want to do per year would be like $3,000. It'd be 1,500 for that lower one, and then another 1,500 to be able to use it as like a radio, I think is what Keaton was finding out on that. So,
1,500 lower and 1,500 to use it as a radio.
yeah.
Okay.
But you'd still want to have radio.
Yes, like our plan was at least all of our officers would carry radios still. And then if we had some guys that still wanted to carry some, I just step away from buying radios for everybody that ain't gonna carry them.
Expensive.
Yes, yeah. So,
Especially if it works good. If it doesn't,
I mean, the cost of that per year is one radio, so. I mean,
Right.
to us, it's kind of a no-brainer if half our guys is gonna use this and then that would give us like, especially like me, if I'm gone, it'd give me capability to still communicate with them guys on scene, you know,
Yeah.
with having that. So
and you said Kurt said they got a 90-day.
Nick Brunswick did. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And Keaton was the one he had a meeting he had to be at today. I was gonna have him come in and talk to you guys about that part of it. But if you guys are good with us looking into a free trial period for that and
I'm fine with that.
then I can report back and pursue if it costs anything later on, see how we won't have any calls that month or.
Yeah, that's why a 90-day might be better.
I know that's
Say,
what.
can we get a little bit longer than that? And they might
Yes.
work with you where, you know, you.
Yeah, I can't imagine why they wouldn't, but
Oh, the way it's been going here lately. I don't want to jinx anything, but.
I know. Herman County had a pretty decent one down there yesterday.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's all I had.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
I think it's a good idea.
Have a good weekend.
See you guys.
Sid,
Chris, just tell the guys to come in.
Thank you.
Yep.
Eddie, you want to stay there or come up here? You want to, come on up then.
Sure, man. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
So, happening.
Solving the world's problems, one
Good.
keystroke at a time.
Good to know. The elephant in the room,
Uh-oh.
budget cuts. Did, some of the others take that kind of a hit?
Everybody took it. We had to cut $855,000 because when the mill goes up, and we've locked in a set mill on across the board years ago when it was like 23,000 a mill, and it is what it is. It devastates,
Changed a bunch in 9 years, I know.
and it just
But we've got money set aside and we've not been drawing on it. And so we've got some cushion. But what do we do if that mill levy drops back to 23?
it would have to split like 3 times.
I know, but it went up 3 times.
You're gonna cost me to have an ulcer. Oh, remember, we're neighbors. Anyway, yeah, it was a bad, dire situation, and our department heads really came together and helped cut a lot, and
Okay.
it was
and I'm sure if worse comes to worse, we'd be able to help you out on that something.
anyway, what you got there,
Okay.
bud?
Can we move ahead with Millie on the roof?
Okay.
Okay.
This is the metal roof?
Yeah. Merklin doesn't do roofs anymore and Pacheco didn't get back to us. So we tried to get 3 bids, but that's where we're at on that. So I just want to know if we can move forward with it.
I think we'd have to if you can't get any other bids. I think.
And
we'd have to go
Paycam
forward
said
with
it was
this.
for installation is the reason they didn't cover it
We-
from 25 years ago.
Are we gonna insulate it so it'd be covered next time?
Installation.
Installation, I thought you said insulation.
No, installation.
I'm sitting there thinking 25-year-old insulation, what does that have to do? Anyway,
I think we just go ahead and go with this one guy.
Yeah.
you've tried,
Yeah,
you'll need a motion.
So- thank
This
you.
is for TJ.
Yeah. You guys.
I make a motion, go with TJ. Improvements for the amount of $9,556 for roof replacement.
Second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to approve these bid from TJ's Improvements for $9,556 for roof. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
Thank you. Now, I apologize, Trish, because I didn't get this stuff till late yesterday. Here is, for a water heater that,
Is hot water on demand then?
yes.
Okay.
And, the heat went out on a Friday night, about 6, and for the west wing.
Hmm.
And so, Ed Marin was able to come up and, I don't know, he changed some of the plumbing so it could kind of get by, but our capacity wasn't where it needed to be.
Okay.
So he has done it. So the work was done on the 24th
Oh, for this.
for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, 2710.
So this is just labor.
No, that's total.
That'd be for Heartland.
This is Heartland that we're going with this Reliance.
Yes. Well, that's kind of equipment he used was a Reliance.
So it's it'd be 1,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
Make a motion that we pay the $2,710 to
Heartland.
Heartland for the heating,
Water heater.
water heating system.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to pay Heartland for the installation of hot water on demand for $2,710. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Thank you. And now I've
Is
got
it for two parts? I just want to make sure my notes are right. Part system it says so, okay. Sorry.
And then I have a quote here for a commercial clothes dryer in assisted living. And it's for $2,399.
No change on that, Eddie.
No,
Okay.
yeah, right.
That's for which department?
Yeah. It's assisted living. I like that total, but then when they crossed out.
Well, the way they ran the ticket,
Yeah.
it combined both of them. That's why I crossed it out on the bottom so it wouldn't be mistakenly entered into.
Or is this in this one?
That's from Heritage.
Oh, that's from Heritage.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a motion, we purchase from Heritage,
Lumber. This is just a commercial dryer.
commercial dryer for the amount of $2,399.
I'll second that. Been moved and seconded to purchase from Heritage Lumber, a commercial dryer for the assisted living for $2,399.00. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
Thank you. Now, I visited with you earlier about trying to get 3 extra PTAC units so we'd have them on hand. And apparently that amount will be 9,510.
We talked about that last meeting, didn't we?
Yeah, might have been the one before even. But right now, if one of those units go out, when it's 100 degrees out, you need to, and up to this point, they've had some in stock. But if they don't, we would rather
Have them on
We
site.
would rather have some on site. I mean, we just think that's a good investment.
You got that in your budget, I think.
Yeah. Well, we did.
And what are they, the
The heat pump.
heat
Yeah.
pumps?
Well, I would just do it as a mini splits. That'd be the correct way, because they're all
Yeah.
heaters and
Yeah,
Air
but they're
conditioners.
both, yeah.
And you're purchasing these from Comfort Source?
Yeah.
How many?
three PTAC comfort unit for.
I make a motion, we purchased the 3 heat tags from Comfort Source for the amount of $9,570.
I will second that. The motion has been made and seconded to purchase 3 PTAC mini split from Comfort Source for $9,510 for. That's for the, Good Sam, or, Village,
Yes.
for the village. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed.
That's there, that would be for both buildings, you know, and they're different styles in each building, so we'll have, we'll have 2 or 3 different units because they don't all match up there, and there's 50 some units.
At least you don't want 50 of a different kind.
How's the
Yeah.
boiler looking?
Well, we haven't heard anything from them yet. From American out of Kansas City is the one that are gonna do it. But we haven't heard anything back yet. And then 4,795 for a mini split unit to put in our laundry room. It's just had a window air conditioning up to this point and it's just not adequate. That amount could probably be times 2 because they're converting another room back to the training center. And it hasn't, at the moment, it have any heat or air in it. But we want to utilize the space. I mean, it's a big room
Are you saying this could be times 2 or that
Yes,
could be
yes.
2?
at times 2. One of them would go in the training center and one will go in the laundry. Yeah.
So are you,
Too many
Two of
splits.
those, yeah.
For
So
the
it'd
amount
be,
of 4,705 each.
yeah.
Make a motion, we purchase 2 mini splits from Cheyenne County Village for the amount of 9,590.
And those are both in the long-term care building.
Long-term care.
I will second that motion. Motion has been made for the approval of 2 mini splits for the long-term living tract for $9,590. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Thank you. And then there's a bid here from Weathercraft for a 16-foot garage door for $4,720.
Weathercraft.
Yes.
Spending a lot of money today, Eddie.
It looks nice up there.
Yes. So yeah, they've got another full-time maintenance guy that does the mowing and stuff, and so it looks much, much better. Yeah. So, yeah.
$47.20, right?
Yeah. And if that's approved, there's a number there for part of that down, that 20.
Oh, that's what that 23. So I'll make a motion that we hire Weathercraft to put the overhead door in for the total cost of $4,720. And that is for the long-term.
No,
I'll
it's
second
a
the
garage.
Yeah, I didn't know if that were, okay,
It's where they keep the skid steer and a bunch of that stuff.
maintenance equipment.
Yeah.
Second.
Been moved and seconded for the purchase of an overhead door from Weathercraft for $47.20. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 And then at some point, that check, when we order it, needs to be that down payment there, that's
Please don't.
27 something.
Tell me that's not next.
Well, I say. This $18,900 to St. Francis Ready Mix to replace a bunch of concrete. And most people, there's gonna be quite a little curb and gutter stuff involved with that, and most people don't do that. Brock does, and there was a guy that does work in Bird City that was recommended, but he's not insurance. He doesn't have insurance and stuff, so they didn't want to take so they didn't even get a bid from him. So that's where we're at on that. There's just a lot of concrete up there. Well, some east of the kitchen, and it's been buckled and cracked, and
And we're going 4 inches
yeah.
thick. Okay.
And so, like I say, there's different areas of curb and gutter that need replaced with sidewalk, and it'll be 4-foot sidewalk because it'll match what's there is 4 foot.
This is 18,900 to purchase the concrete.
That's with labor and
But it also says it could go down or up.
This is also for labor, you say, or not?
that's
Just
everything.
concrete.
That's total package.
Make a motion that we pay the $18,900 for labor and material for the kitchen concrete slab at the village.
I'll second the motion. It's been moved and seconded to hire Brock McAtee for Ready Mix for doing sidewalk project up at the village for $18,900. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed.
Thank you. There's just a lot of that didn't
Yeah.
work with walkers and
I was gonna go
and
through that.
wheelchairs.
I was gonna go through that, but I would be a heck of, I'd really put her, sorry, I'd really put her to. Type stuff in a minute.
Are we at the bottom of your folder yet?
I'm the same in one. No, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, I know you are. I know you are.
Oh, okay, I'll go for a minute.
And we do have money in the budget for quite a few capital improvements. We just need to,
These
just
will
keep,
all come out of the capital improvement fund
Yeah.
from now on.
yeah, I'm glad that you resituated that.
Yep.
Because, so I'm glad you've taken care of that.
Well,
That's
Yep,
where.
we got it.
That-
Yeah,
where
we're gonna
that-
get it straightened out from here
where
forward,
that-
so
Yeah. In the past, it wasn't that big a deal because we weren't drawing that much on the operating and we just rolled it in
Right.
there and it reached, but with the budget cuts, which I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with, we need to have budget
Go ahead,
cuts.
Bill. We have all the-
Thank you for what you do.
I agree, with the budget cuts, but,
Yeah, I agree with him. Thank you for all that hard work you do out there.
well, it's a challenge sometimes.
Yeah.
You do good.
Everything else running smooth?
Yeah. Be watching for rat person. I told you Cynthia about stepped on one in the barn the other night, didn't I?
Mhm. They bother me.
I know.
I filmed one at Riverside a few weeks ago. Ladies' night, to be exact.
Like 7, whole 7, I figured that.
Ladies
That
all
used
up
to
in,
be pretty bad, didn't it?
yeah.
I've never seen a rattlesnake out there, but
Well,
I've seen
no.
bull snakes, but
Did you have anything else?
no, I just wait to get the papers back.
Yep, I'll just see what she's got.
Hey, you guys have anything planned for the weekend? You gonna ride with me on that thing I'm building?
These first.
I get to try it out,
Yeah,
see if it's safe.
yeah. So how you getting along with your knees? Doing
I think
good?
I'm doing pretty good now.
Good to know.
Challenge there for a while.
Well, it would be. So it'd be good to have them both done, though.
Yeah, at least I won't have to go back.
Oh, I know. I'd be hard to get back in the chute. Oh,
Okay, I think those were all yours.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate what you all do for me also, as well as for us and Jill, and they take good care of me, so keep me kinda on the right path.
Well, have a good weekend.
You too.
Drive.
I don't, I guess you run down and see if he's out there, but I'm almost wondering if he's not.
I can take my phone and find out what it's at.
If he's coming in today still. Okay.
Yeah.
This involves a different chunk of land.
Okay.
See it. So you know. In about the 1950s, my land, this is city limits, the railroad.
Mhm.
This was all county.
Mhm.
I now own from here about to right there. But there was this corner where Brent Reeb always, his dad always calved about 50 head of calves here.
Mhm.
I own that, and then 33 acres through this part that was annexed in when Dan Siegfried owned the property. Yeah. So, city gave me a letter stating that I have to remove my cattle from St. Francis. So. Anyways, all my land is agricultural.
You talking about right here?
Nope, all the way over to here,
Oh,
all the way up to my house,
yeah.
all the way down. Almost everything I own. And they're telling me, so my fence is built down in the trees. The trees, they fall occasionally, knock
Right.
down the fence. Cows have got out. I'm not gonna lie, the cows
We
have got out.
We have
So,
that same problem down here.
so anyways, Amanda Milne, she's the one pushing this. She called it in to dispatch, like 8 days in a row when my cows was transitioning from corn stalks, to being back on the river and being back on bales. One cow did get out in the county, walk into the city, because you got to understand my fence line down here, you just walk across the fence and you're from the county to the city. Okay. So it walked into the old swimming pool. About 5:05 in the morning, I would get a phone call from dispatch, and I'd run down there and put it in until I found out where it was getting out. I haven't had no problem since, but she had sent me this stating that I have to remove it. I went to city council, talked to them. They was all good. 2 days ago, I got a phone call from, as in they was going to leave it alone. Amanda wasn't there. 2 days ago, I got a phone call from city council, the gal across the street, and she said, our letter stands. You have till September 1st to remove your cattle from our property. So, or from city limits. So want to be de-annexed. And it says, I'll read it.
You want to be de-annexed from the city.
Yes. Yeah, I want to keep my cows. I mean, it's a cattle operation that I run.
And who mows the ditches around here?
Everything's taken care of by the county.
Okay.
The county mows on the way out, and then on the way back in, the county mows on the way back in.
So it's
City
county.
has nothing to do with it. I have no city sewer, no city water. They did run city electricity years and years ago. I asked to be removed off that because it's twice as much as if I was with Prairie Land. But anyways, it states, I gotta find. So here's what it says. It says the fact that Amanda Milne serves simultaneously as Cheyenne County appraiser, a county employee who classifies your land as agricultural, which right here, the land that she is, that she wants me to get rid of is called urban agricultural, which urban agricultural means it's in city limits, but you can still farm and raise cows. Okay. That's the definition of it. I got it here in a little bit. She's demanding to remove the cattle, means she is using her municipal office to pressure you while holding total control of your property valuations. This completely, anyways, the county appraiser, her job is strictly to follow the Kansas Department of Revenue guidelines to fairly assess the property of its actual value. By turning around as mayor and telling you that raising cattle on the exact same land is illegal, she is directly contradicting her own official county records. She tries to reclassify your land as residential or commercial out of spite to hike your taxes and force the cows out. It constitutes retaliation and official misconduct. It says bypass the mayor, go straight to the county commissioners. Because the county commissioners is also a county, she is all, because the mayor is also a county employee, she all answers directly to the Cheyenne County Board of Commissioners. Go public, county commissioners hold total authority over the appraiser's job and budgets. They meet on the 15th, blah, blah, blah. It says, do not fight this quietly in an office with the mayor. Attend a public county commissioners meeting. State clearly on public record that the county appraiser wearing her hat as mayor is trying to shut down a productive grandfathered in agricultural operation that has existed since St. Francis was around. And then when they annexed it in, they still have had animals down there the whole time.
Was the railroad track kind of the boundary line?
Yes, it was. It was so it come up like this, and this was the boundary. This was city limits.
Okay.
All of this out here was county.
I just don't understand if the county's taking care of everything. It is county then. I don't,
No, it's annexed into the city.
well, he's asking, but we're still taking care of that. We're still using our budget to mow the ditches and stuff. I don't understand why.
It just says a little bit more. All while the city has failed to provide a single drop of water or sewer infrastructure or any infrastructure to the land. It says file a de-annexation threat immediately. It says since the mayor is pushing your hard hand, the issue is up to the county commissioners by filing a petition of statutory de-annexation under KSA 12-520B. The county decides, not the city. The city council and the mayor have zero vote on a de-annexation petition. The Cheyenne County Commissioners are the sole judges. So I'll tell a little bit more. Travis Milne, he come to me about 2 years ago and he said, hey, I want to buy an acre or two of your land because I want to raise animals down there. And I said, I really don't feel like just parting up, separating up my land. He went to dad because dad owned 1.1 acres. And dad said, I don't want to sell my land at this time. He went to my brother. My brother only owned a building, 0.24 acres, which I own now. So it's irrelevant. So there's that. So what else was there? The fact that I wouldn't sell the land, I wonder if it has something to do with.
I just plain look at it as if this is city, then why are we as a county mowing it? That doesn't make sense to me. So what is the process of the annex or whatever?
Do we need the attorney here for this?
Probably should. I can see if she's available.
Go ahead.
I can see.
Because it seems like you're getting a shaft here somehow.
Oh, I would
But,
agree. I would agree because if the old property line was a railroad,
Yeah, so this shows you better the city limits. What's in the black and white is city limits. And that's the railroad. This is my property right here.
You have like prairie land for your electric and
So, no, that's what so they did not offer me sewer and water because they don't want to go under the railroad tracks or underneath the river.
okay.
They did run power lines. I've asked to be released from the power lines
Okay.
because it's twice as expensive as going through Prairie Land. Prairie Land already told me as soon as I get them to cancel me, they'll run the line because the line's right there on Rod Lang's.
Okay.
And it's within the quarter of a mile.
That they can just jump it.
Yeah, they'll just jump it and it's free.
Trying to get her.
What's that?
Oh, I shall be.
She's coming up.
They're saying this is all in city limits. Hi,
Yes.
Leslie.
Hello. How are you?
Good. What do we got?
You'd probably be better off over here somewhere.
So this, the way we understand it is the city is all saying this is city limits out here, whereas the old boundary line used to be the railroad. But we as a county mowed the ditches. I don't, he's wanting to know if we can annex it. from the-
De-annexing.
I'm sorry.
So originally, this was city limits right here, the railroad. In the 1950s, Dan Siegfried said in the 1950s, they annexed in about 33 acres of the land that I bought for the sand pits.
Okay.
They've always had cattle on them. They've always had horses on them. I mean, even though it was annexed in, they didn't give no sewer. The city didn't give no sewer, no water, no fire hydrants, no nothing. They've done absolutely nothing to do anything. They was just trying to tax it because of the sand pits to make a little extra. I mean, is what I'm guessing they did. Everything down there is river bottom and ponds. My trees run down, or my fence runs down through the all them trees, and occasionally trees fall and I'll have a cow get out. Other places as you move further down, so it's not only this, I own almost up to the highway. There's other places that all you gotta do is just step through my barbed wire fence and I'm from the county to the city. And so I had a cow, when they was transitioning from corn stalks, I had a cow that would go, one cow, about eight times in a row, 8 or 10 times in a row, would go down to the old swimming pool. Amanda Milne would call in to fire dispatch at 5:05, 5:50, whatever it was, them days in a row. And then later I found out where it was getting out. Finally, after I think it was the 8th day in a row of her calling me in. But anyways, they sent me this and said that I have till September 1st to remove my cattle from St. Francis. So I took a couple of the council members down there and showed them that no matter if I move my fence from here over to here, it's still the exact same thing. It's all trees, and my cows can still blow through a fence and walk in the city if they want to. Okay. So I've asked,
Let's back up here.
Okay.
So it wasn't annexed by the city.
who would it have been annexed in by?
Well, that's the question.
It would have been annexed in by the city.
Okay.
Dan, so what, if I remember right, Dan Siegfried said about in the 1950s it got annexed in.
Okay. So that's city property.
Yes.
So it's only the city that can take action in regards to if it's going to remain city or county,
We can't.
because they're the ones that annexed it in.
Okay.
I mean, what is Amanda here?
So
I can check
Hold on.
if she's out.
Okay.
I'll
Let's see if Amanda's here.
so it says, well, I mean, I can read all this to you too.
You guys are hitting me cold, but I'm just going with the basics because right now that is city property.
Says since to file the annexation, since the mayor is pushing you hard, hand issue to the county commissioners by filing a petition of statutory de-annexation under KSA 12-520B. Says the county decides, not the city. The city council and the mayor have zero vote on a de-annexation petition. The Cheyenne County Commissioners are sole judges. The winning are, anyways, it says
Well,
about
like I
that.
said, you're hitting me cold with it. And so.
So
there's a
I'm
lot
just
of-
trying, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Right,
quick.
and so what I'm trying to say is that we need to look into whatever statutes you have, please provide me a copy of that. And then we'll follow through on the proper procedure, because there's, my brain is going to, if it was annexed in by the city, then.
County takes care of it though, and the other thing that's in my favor is it's not taxed as in city, it's taxed agricultural. And so that right there is a contradiction because it's taxed agricultural, but yet it's in city, and it says that under I mean, I'll give you all this.
Yeah, just make sure that I have a copy of it.
It just doesn't make sense why that would be city and not county. I just don't, it just listening and everything. So,
Right, but when it comes down to it, it's really, okay, Amanda. Because in regards to it being taxed as ag, well, what's the land use, And, but get me all of that information. We'll take a look at it and see what course of action could be. Okay?
Okay.
I can't give you an answer right now because I want to do the research. I want to do the work.
we got a
Okay.
couple of daughters. How long do you have before you said that they wanted you to move your cattle?
So I'm September 1st.
We
So
meet-
they called me 2 days ago and said, what the gal called me 2 days ago from across the street and said that city council holds you need to remove your cows from.
Okay.
So I tell you that. But again, it's all my land down there is agricultural, urban, and so that means that the urban boundary, but the county appraiser recognizes that the land is actively being used for farming, ranching, and livestock raising. So all my taxes that I've ever paid has been for agricultural.
You want to come in and follow up at the next meeting on the 14th? Would that be
Would that
okay?
give you time?
So I have to. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I have to meet with them on the 10th. 10th of August.
The city council there.
So if I,
Well, here's the thing, Derek, if there's something that comes up in the meantime, we can be communicating in regards to that information. And do our best to get something to you by the 10th. Okay? That's the best I can tell you right now.
Yeah,
it says to go get an agricultural logger, agree or disagree.
Derek, I can't answer any questions in regards to any of this really until I have a chance to look at the information that you're looking at, how this was annexed, who has the authority, the power, and how this whole process works. I can't answer any questions because though people think attorneys know everything, we don't. Okay. And so we've got to look up and do the research so that we can give an informed, opinion in regards to how this is going to work. Keeping in mind, I represent the county, the commissioners. So I will do my best to get that information and guide you in the right direction, but I can't do that right now. You can ask 50,000 questions and I can't answer it right now. Okay?
I thought you was Google.
I try, but no, I will. I'll do my best to get something to you by the 10th. Okay?
Perfect.
Let me
All right.
know. Let me know
Super.
What you find out. too. I want to know.
So can I text you? Can I text you all this information?
Yes, you
I
can
mean, I don't
text
have a
it. You
computer.
can text it to my private office. And that number is 785-728-8081. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. And I apologize, but stuff like this, it's not just okay.
No problem.
All right, super.
Gotcha.
You're welcome. Sorry about my entire week at a car show this afternoon. I'll be it soon. Guys.
Thank you. Have a good day. I can get. I'm curious on all that. After you did it, just give me a call. I'd like to. No problem.
Yeah, so I was at an antique store over in Colby back in like 2012. I think I just bought the river property anyways. This book was for sale for $150. I was like, Cheyenne County, Kansas.
That's awesome. Very, thank you.
Thank you.
Good weekend.
All right, you too.
That's yours. I should have told you it was morning. Don't forget your phone.
I could have swore that I drive by in the evening and y'all were up there.
That's city
so-
council.
Just city council.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Occasionally, the cemetery districts will meet up here in the evenings, but.
very good.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you all. Have a good one.
You too. I'd like to, 5 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel. Second that.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Sorry, we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
It's been moved and seconded to have an executive session for 5 minutes, executive session,
What are you on under?
non-elected personnel. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Hold on. That's it.
You're fine.
Better talk to Liz.
We'll call the meeting back to order. No decisions were made in executive session.
I do not have anything else unless you guys have something for me.
I do not.
Make a motion to adjourn then.
I'll second it. When we move back, I do adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Thank you. Okay. Have a good fair.
Thank you.